first, let's bring in the mayor of Laredo, Texas, Dr. Victor Trevino, who says his city is bracing for a quote-unquote hurricane that is coming. Doctor, Mr. Mayor, thank you for joining us once again. We spoke to you last week. Can you sort of lay out the scene, what you're seeing there in your hometown of Laredo on the southern border? What's it like there today?
Yeah, sure, definitely. Thank you for having me. We're seeing these challenges on the border, and as a doctor on the trench, I'm in the trenches every day. This takes a toll. This immigration surge takes a toll in our already stressed medical infrastructure. As a border mayor, we're boarding up like a hurricane. Not that we have a hurricane, but you have to prepare before it hits. And that's why we declared the declaration of disaster, because that will trigger off our stakeholders and our preparedness from the emergency management team here in Laredo. And this is what we can stand by. We can be on standby with the NGOs or hospitals, police, fire, and all the entities that can help with the surge of migrants that will be transferred to Laredo for processing. Even though we don't have a great migrant crossing in our border, but we will be overwhelmed by all the transfers that will be sent here.
Right. So your worry is not necessarily at the border where you are, but everything else being overwhelmed, and then your city having to deal with it. Do you have the resources? Do you have the funds?
Well, no. Basically, city budget is to a point that we can only deal with what we have, and as it is, we're underserved in the hospital areas. So we get this great transfer. We'll be seeing family units and children.
Mayor Trevino, could I just jump in there? I understand, of course, the importance of the policy and the resources question, but what's the dominant emotion there right now? How are people feeling as you talk to them?
This is a feeling of a lot of mixed feelings. Basically, it's a humanitarian situation, but we also have to keep in mind that we have to follow the laws of the country. So it's a twofold situation. But if people are going to be in the street, we have to make sure that we get available areas to put them in. We just can't leave on the street.
And do you have places to put them? Sorry.
We have 2 NGOs that can take about 1,500 people, but that is not enough. That's a drop in the bucket to compare to all the people that will be sent here for processing. But we have a park and ride area that we designated, and some recreation centers that we also are identifying, and of course try and see if we can get some buses ready to deal with a migrant surge. But these are not measures that are funded by anybody else but the city of Laredo. So we have to take that in consideration.
Mayor, it's Johanna Masca. I have a question. I know you're along the Rio Grande. Some places along the Rio Grande, they've actually done border wall. In some cases, it's even following in. Do you have border wall? Is that something that would help? Or is it actually immigration reform to allow people a process that you need?
I think immigration reform is first, and it has been pending for a long time, and all the measures that are being done right now could have been done a long time ago. But a physical border wall would not help. We agree that we need border security, but there's other technology that can suffice, and it can do a better job than that. We have the largest land port in the United States here, so a border wall would not be conducive to the commerce that we have here. Other measures can help. But in regards to the migrant crossing, we are the city that has one of the least migrant illegal crosses in the nation. So this is important to see, and the way we can handle that is because we have good border security, good presence of CBP officers, and a good international relationship with our sister city across the river.
All right, Mayor Trevino, got to leave it there. Laredo, Texas. Thank you, sir, for joining us once again. We'll check back in next week like we followed up from you last week. Good luck. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.